Happy January, my pickles, my snowflakes, my turtles, my no matter what club members, and my Goldilocks. Here we are. It's January 2020, and so we're nestling in and snuggling up to all the promises that we made ourselves from October on. Oh, you didn't make any promises? Good for you. But a lot of us did. A lot of us said, as soon as the holidays are over, I'm gonna. And then you could fill in the blanks or fill in the entire sheet of paper with all the things that you want to accomplish now that you're not dealing with that. I have a client with the coaching accountability, and we talk about how much we both love ordinary, just a plain, regular, ordinary day. We like to celebrate the ordinary, not get all hooped up, not have treats galore and do anything like that. Just a regular, simple day. We also have dubbed it CW, chop wood, carry water. And for a lot of you that are out there that may be older or maybe younger and just have that good old soul within you, you understand the just total beauty of having a nice, simple, ordinary life/routine. You know, we go with the flow. We food prep, we clean our house, we take care of our bodies. We do a little something of everything every day, and it just all seems to get done. No big fanfares, no, I have to do this. Nope, we just go about it and do little things, and it accomplishes a lot. It's a wonderful place to be. And speaking of simplicity, it's Carnivore Month. How are you doing with it? Some of you made pledges to try it for 30 days. Some of you are just happy that it's Carnivore Month and it's getting more recognition because you've been doing it for a while. And others of you are still, doing your keto, but you're watching carnivore channels a little bit more. And that's how I was with Keto Under 20. I was low carb, high fat, and I would watch all these Keto Under 20s and I'd say, good for them. I wish I could do that, thinking that, in no way could I ever do that. So, wherever you are in your journey, it's a great month to think simple. WOBO, week of beef only, or MOBO, month of beef only, or just animal products for the entire month. Does it get better than that? Not for me. This is my fourth or fifth month of doing carnivore. And little by slowly, the veg, bye-bye, and the almond flour, bye-bye. And it just feels great. Even all those supplements, the entire, I have a tray of supplements that I used to take every day and fill that little 7-day cassette and just go at it. And now it's just lots of salts. Redmond salt, Celtic crystals, and pink Himalayan. And I'm just delighted. I do have some magnesium. I take it like every other day, maybe if I remember. But, all those, I had some flavored electrolytes that I added magnesium and potassium powder to. I don't do that anymore. It's become so nice and simple, plain old ordinary. I have a friend that is a practicing, I don't know, all those sort of things that are there, but I don't know a lot about them. But she's going to a 3-month retreat. This is her second time, and she leaves tomorrow. And she is, as you can tell, very simple. She practices a very simple lifestyle. And she mentioned her mentor in the email. She lives in Arizona, and I'm on Cape Cod. And she said that her mentor said, sometimes a wow is no wow. And doesn't that go, as I said to my client this morning in an email, it just snuggles right in with ordinary. The no wow. I love doing that. I love that. And you know what else happens when you've got, no big wows in your life and it's just an ordinary day? You know what happens? I'm finding that there is an availability of who I am to other people. Huh, because I've stepped out of that ring of worry about me, what about me, and I don't know if anybody else of you have done that, but it's just nice to be present. It's nice to be able to sit there and absorb somebody else's conversation, or maybe they've got a vent or a whine or a rant. I do get a lot of that in my back seat as I Uber and Lyft people around New England. Well, the furthest I've gone is really Logan. But as I do that, and they just, sometimes they vent, I'm so sorry, I don't mean to be whiny with you. It's like, this is the best, safest place to do it. Yesterday, I had a woman, and she didn't look old enough to have a child, much less have a child that's old enough to drive. And the reason she called me was because she lent her son her car. And he said, Mom, I think I did something to the tire. So she gets out of her car to go to work. I mean, she gets out of the house to get into her car to go to work yesterday morning. And yeah, there's a flat, and it's one of those side of the tire walls that you can't patch, you have to replace. And she's leaving for Florida today. This was yesterday, and now she's got to deal with all of that, and then she's so pissed at the son. So we had she had a 7-minute vent as I drove her to work while her head is just spinning on all the guts to do's, so she can go to Florida, defrost a little, and have a car ready for her when she comes back. And it's just a great place. Well, doesn't carnivore just fall into that? If any of you have been doing a lot of keto and ketofying and nice little recipes and different little grams of this and grams of that, I did that too, and I loved it. I have to tell you, from Weight Watchers on, I loved the program that I was in. And so it is amazing, to get to, what am I having for dinner? Well, I'm having a steak. Yeah, but it's only a small part of one. I better take out some burger from the freezer to accompany it. Done. Wow. How simple is that? And what does that leave me time for? Anything. Now, in my case, I'm a video person, so I love to see other people's videos. Then I can be present to listen to their videos, maybe even comment below on their videos. And I just love that sort of stuff. It's nice, it's simple. Yes, I'm totally devoted to my food program and what it brings to me and how I feel. And so, I don't know, it's just so nice and simple. And so January with carnivore, how easy is that? And then simplifying my life with just small little things. It's just great. And I am amused. It's the 1st of January. So, they're all coming out with their new food plans. And I have to laugh because Marie Osmond, of course, I adore her, but, she's Nutrisystem, although she has disclosed that she doesn't do Nutrisystem anymore, that she's kept the weight off since she lost the 50. But both she and Weight Watchers are introducing, individualized programs. And I'm just so curious how the two big ones both have individual programs coming out the end of December, 1st of January. Kind of interesting. It's like one disgruntled person left one of the companies and said, this is what the other company's doing. Hop on. Let's do it too. So I'm sitting there thinking about how, to me, this is just kind of brilliant in its own simplicity. New, but then this, I think, is the catch-all. My Weight Watchers, right? And with the Nutrisystem that is on ads and pops up in the ad before a lot of videos start, mine included. It's just kind of funny to see the different shapes of body, and they say, I'm not Marie. No, I'm not Marie. I'm not Marie either. And that's why Nutrisystem, blah, 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 blah. And with this, well, we're not seeing Oprah doing any ads, but although I did see her in the news because her best friend Gail lost her luggage. But as you can see, these are the meals that they tempt you with. And it's kind of funny because it's like in the ads that I've seen on TV, it's kind of junky stuff. It's kind of like being in a bar and they can order whatever they want and they've got all these appetizers and you're not seeing a lot of nutritional value in what they're showing. They're just showing that it's a social food program and you can still lose weight and be with all your other skinny happening friends at the bistro. I am not a skinny happening person at the bistro. How about you guys? There are some wonderful things about being almost 70, I have to tell you. So anyway, we've got those two things going, the Weight Watchers and the Nutrisystem, and God knows who's going to be coming out with books and everything else. So here we are, and it's great being older, or it's great being just at that place of acceptance of what is, what isn't. I am channeling Kelly Hogan a lot these days. Why? Because this is the 4th or 5th month in a row that I have gained weight. I weigh myself the first Thursday of every month. And so these are my years of documentation. And there were many, many times, let me see, the lowest I think I see here is 108. And I weighed in at 20 pounds more than that, or almost 20 pounds more than that. And, you know, Kelly is just so great. She's almost 40. I'm almost 70. And she's been doing the circuit of interviews. And I'm so grateful for that because I keep hearing it again and again to hang in there with the process. If you're like me and gaining, you know, she attributes it to decades of just eating crap and your body isn't very trusting. Well, she's almost 40. I'm almost 70. I did have decades, like 6 of them at least, 6+ decades of eating crap, of eating sugar, of eating junk, of eating non-food foods, you know, just the chemist's delight sort of foods. And so my body probably doesn't trust me for nothing. And so anyway, it is what it is. I did go up a pant size in my jeans. I'm accepting of that. Do I wish that I hadn't gained? Sure. I'd love to be, you know, running around in my little size 2 pixies, but that's not happening right now, or maybe anymore. And I'm okay with that. You know, I've never felt so good. In fact, I'm working on my Imagine list like Jim from Beating Obesity did. And, you know, I hope that my weight gain reverses at some point, that my body says, okay, we're starting to trust you. Maybe we'll release some of this, or maybe it's just muscle weighs more. I know getting older, they talk about that, you know, having that protein is great for aging. And my body probably wants it. So I'm not complaining. I've never felt so good. You know, I still weigh less than I weighed in the 3rd grade. I'll take it. So anyway, I'm not whining. I'm just stating the facts. And I will see all of you the next time. I hope your January is good. Give me little updates. I love to hear what you're doing. If you're doing the carnivore, how's it working out? Because now we're like, you know, 13 days into it. How is it going for you? Is it sticking? Do you like it? Or did you give it up, and why? Just want to hear how you're doing. Are you a participant, or are you a late entry participant? You know, you can start anytime you want. Isn't it wonderful? I love this food program. I will see you the next time. Thank you so much for being here. I couldn't do it without you. And yes, it's a new bathrobe, and I crossed over 5,000 subbies. So I'm just having a ball. And I will see you the next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye for now.